This is my review for the for the Watership Down graphic novel adaptation, which just came out. Uh, there won't really be spoilers here. I'll mention character names and I'll show the first page that has dialogue on it. But yeah, not really spoilers. If that's too much for you, you can leave. But not really spoilers. Uh, so I don't have much experience with narrative graphic novels, right? I don't read a bunch of comic books or manga or anything like that. I have experience with newspaper comics. That's about it. Maybe I should read more graphic novels and manga because I really like this. Uh, and I think it looks really good. I mean, I could show you how it looks. The first dialogue scene, because the cover, the cover is the cover. This first dialogue scene, this is how like the story will look as a whole, right? And so I think it looks pretty great. I do have a hard time telling who's who at some point. I think that might just be me, and especially with me, I don't know. I think sometimes I have trouble with characters and stuff like this, and I think especially them being realistic-ish rabbits, it's not easy for me personally to distinguish. But it's I could figure it out somewhat, and I still think it looks really good. Um, I think there's a lot less of the story here. That's by design. There's a lot fewer words per page, of course, because it is a graphic novel from the original book, and also the original book has some more pages too. So yeah, it's a lot less here, but I think they did a good job keeping what they needed to, and this is a very direct adaptation. A lot of dialogue is word for word from the book, not all of it, but a lot of it, and yeah, they changed some things around because to in order to shorten things, but it really sticks very close to the book. And yeah, some of the stuff they cut out some stuff I really like though. Like some of my favorite lines of dialogue are still there, but some of them aren't. Nobody has a funny feeling in their toe anymore. That's pretty sad. Uh, uh, some characters were cut out completely. I really miss Rab Scuttle personally. And speaking of Rab Scuttle, they cut out some El Herrera stories. They go through five all the way in the original and only two here. I think that makes a lot of sense, and I think they kept the two most important ones. I think they did a good choice choosing which two to keep. Although I would have liked the others, of course. Um, yeah, and not only did they cut out some characters entirely, but a lot of the minor characters have very reduced roles now. Like my favorite character from the original, Pipkin, he is still here, but his role is pretty reduced, unfortunately, which is a bit sad. But uh, but I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really great adaptation. I think this is a good way to start it if you're intimidated by the length of the original and how many words it has, because it has a lot of words, or if you're just like more familiar with manga or comic books, then you can get this. And then if you really like this, you could get the book too, because you can see the stuff you missed out on. Uh, if you want to read the story twice like me. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think this is a great adaptation. And yeah, maybe I should read more of these. Maybe I should read more graphic novels. So yeah, I had a very good experience with it. It was great.